What's up, everybody? Jump on in the building. Jump on in the building. Let me see. What can I do to put it up on the board? Let me know you're in the building so I can get started. Let me just stick that right here. Do a little upload and keep it all good. So take a second and let me know y'all in here. Hit the comment section up. We'll get it started. Bradley's in the building. Bradley, you know anybody that can hang a 65-inch TV? think I got that on deck, my man. Travis in the building. What's good? What's going on? Jason, what's going on with you? RL Holt, I ain't seen you in a minute. Lawrence says his team is better than this. Corey, what up? Billy's in the house. Bradley's in the house. Vaughn 502 indeed. Checking in. Ronnie, what's going on? Yeah, I definitely will. Yeah, my dad's gonna be coming in town pretty soon. I can't go without no TV when my dad's in town. That ain't gonna work at all. Pops need his TV. Andre, what's good? Let's talk about it. Let's get ready to talk it out, y'all. Oh, what is that? Let's get ready to talk this one out. Hold on, let's see. Let's make sure you got any latecomers. Brenda, what's good? Welcome to the house. Mr. Mac is killing us right now. RL Holt pulls one in the chamber immediately. Bang, bang. Next Saturday, 7:30. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. 7:30. Listen, that's 7:30. I needed that announcement. I needed the 7:30 announcement. Indeed, I did. Let's get it where it should be now. What's going on, y'all? How's everybody feeling tonight? Ready to talk? Let's talk it out a little bit. What did y'all think about the game? What happened tonight? I need your perspective. Let me hear y'all. Listen, y'all got some good perspective too. What did y'all think? I want a chance to see what y'all thought about it. Man, Act is breaking his TV right now, says Lawrence. Malik got us prime time. Brenda, that is an excellent point. That Thursday night game is the reason we on prime time. Make sure you let all your Kentucky brethren know. You wouldn't even be on 7:30 if it wasn't for us. You wouldn't be sniffing 7:30. You want a losing streak. We doing our thing. ESPN 2. I'm gonna have to go back and pay a little more attention to Dre during the film review. I won't say he had a good game. But hold on, let me see something. I don't know what that is. It's kind of funny though. Yeah, ESPN 2 from what I hear. Worried about Withers. Tell me, what are you worried about in particular, Travis? What about Withers is bothering you right now? Just leaving the awards banquet blessed. Oh yeah. Brewster's on Dixie banquet. I bet that went good. And you get your props. It always feels good to get your props. So I know you. I know that felt good. Congratulations again, by the way. Um, yeah, it definitely always feels good to get your props. Mmm. Mmm. Um, let's go. Let's go check it out. Louisville basketball schedule. Let's go look at all of it. Open it. Go ahead and open it up. Let's go back to Louisville, Detroit. Let's go to Louisville stats. 28 minutes for Malik. 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 11 points. No can do. No can do. Jalen Withers, 21 minutes, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 points. I can tell you all about each of these players. Jared West, 32 minutes, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 points. Noah Locke, 27 minutes, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 16 points. Dre Davis, 24 minutes, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 18 points. Ellis, 20 minutes, 118. Samuel Williamson, 21 minutes, 814. Matt Cross, 12 minutes, 2 assists, 3 points. Sidney Curry, 7 minutes, 3 rebounds, 4 points. 7, 14, 21, 28. Let's extrapolate 28 minutes. Sidney Curry got 7 minutes. 7 times 4. 7, 14, 21, 28. Malik got 28 minutes. Now, if Sidney Curry gets 28 minutes, that is 12 rebounds, at least 2 assists, but 0, so 0 times 0, 0. And 4 points times 4 is 16. So 28 minutes, Sidney Curry has 12 rebounds and 16 points. Oh, goodness gracious. Withers only shooting threes. That's what I told y'all. It's not about out of position. Now do you believe me? It's not about being out of position. It's okay to apologize and say, Marcus, you were right and we were wrong, or I was wrong. It's not about his position, y'all. It's not about him playing out of position. Golly, it has nothing to do with him playing out of position. God, I spent the whole year telling y'all that. It's not about whether he plays good or bad. It's not about playing out of position. Rotation sucked today. A lot of laziness out of the normal suspects. Someone need to make a point. I like, yep. This is a fact, Jason. This is a fact what you're saying. Look, you get the jersey, I'll sign it. You can't have mine. See. Faulkner, the Faulkner thing's complicated. Faulkner, he gave up a drive that got kicked to DeAndre Davis's man. DeAndre Davis, man, hits a 3. We were on a run. They said over on the bench that, or not over the bench, Mike Pagee said in the press conference he didn't like Faulkner's response to being taken out, and that was it. So that we'll have to talk about that one a little bit more in detail. I'm gonna come back and talk about the Faulkner element. Malik is a Malik right now. I'm not sure if it's physical or mental. It's all mental. It's 100% mental. His lack of ball handling. Who are we talking about right there? I just hope he doesn't. get handed back to Mac being 3-3. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, okay, you can't be 2-4. 3-3 would suck. 4-2, okay. Yeah, 3-3 would suck. You just can't be like 2-4. Next Saturday is gonna be so fun. I'm so hyped about that 7:30 time. I'm so excited. Why does this team have a problem getting defensive rebounds? Because it's losing its defensive identity. When I showed y'all that video of Jared West saying everybody or either Jared West or Coach McMains or Coach Mack, everybody wants to run, but nobody wants to really run. Everybody wants to run up and down, but you know what they don't want to do? They don't want to go all the way to the baseline and touch the line. They don't want to put in the suicides so you can run. You got to come back and put a foot in the paint before you can run. Everybody wants to just put their head down, get out, run, try to get an easy bucket. Right now, they're playing first person, gets a clean look down there, you chuck it up. So everybody's just running down there, hoping they can get a chance to chuck up a good one. You're losing your defensive identity. Coach Mack ain't going to put up with that shit when he gets back. And speaking of Coach Mack, I am so glad that Coach Mack, before he left, he told Mike Pegues, Coach Pegues, you coach this team how you would coach them. That was perfect because Coach Mack can come back, or right now he can see how Pegues thinks about the coaching. He can see his team being coached in a different way and what they look like. He can see the deficiencies just by having somebody coach that team from a totally different point of view. He can see all of his flaws on his kids right now. So it's perfect. If they were coaching him, if Pegues was coaching the kids exactly how Coach Mack would coach them, we wouldn't be seeing all these things get exposed. Coach Mack is learning a lot about these kids and their personality and all that good stuff right now. What's deep inside of them. Yeah, Curtis, yep. That once the scouting report starts coming out that you can't rebound, it's like fumbling. Teams start licking their chops and they start looking to truck you in the paint. They putting a lot of crappy film out there for other teams to check out. He's just trying to get to the finish line. He's just trying to win games. He's not trying to like sub and teach long-term lessons. Like you can snatch somebody, teach a lesson, get them focused on playing defense, and then you can put them back in. He's just putting in the people he only trusts trying to get to the finish line. 65-35 Louisville fans. Still no JJ. That's a problem. The what he did with Roosevelt, that's a problem. Roosevelt is taking his cues from from the leadership. The leadership fucking sucked. So I'm sorry, they suck. Leadership sucked. The leadership out there today sucked. And Roosevelt took his cues off that. And Jalen Withers has not hit that level yet. I don't want Malik or Jalen handling the ball at the top. I mean, even with the way they handle it, they're not handling it with any discipline. So I don't mind them handling it. But again, now that you got Jalen Withers playing, 3 and 4, he got 3s and 4s out here guarding them now. You can't blow around those 3s and 4s like you could against centers. Don't tell me about positions anymore, y'all. You got to be able to hold your own and take somebody. Little man guarding you, you got to be able to get the ball around the basket, get the ball around the free throw line, get rebounds when a little person's guarding you. When a big person's guarding you, that's when you stretch. You turn into a stretch guy. Moorhead got to beat Mississippi State tomorrow. I don't even care about that. Yeah, I would like to see that. 7:30, got all day to get sauced up. What, Cole? I know. Although I won't judge because I don't really got to deal with the cold. If we use the Mac argument, is it still not concerning a team with vets like Blake and Locke? No, because it's a different because it's a whole different system. It's still a different system. West, West is not used to the system. Jared West is busy trying to coach everybody else into stuff, and he's not concentrating on himself much at all. The Malik thing, if you want to be concerned individually with Malik, that's fine, but not like big picture concern. Other than you're seeing lazy personalities come to the service, that's a problem. You shouldn't need Mac over your shoulder to get you to work hard. You should be playing against the game and playing for the film and all that good stuff. And it's going to be a great way for Coach Mac to come back and say, hey, I want you guys to look around the league of college basketball and realize that there's only going to be, 59 people get drafted, 60 people get drafted. And it's like, do y'all think any of y'all are top 60 outside of just having some potential? No. None of y'all are playing effective enough to be talked about in NBA anything. I mean, wait till I clip up Sam for y'all. When I clip up Sam Williamson, it's ugly. It's ugly. Malik's clip ups are ugly. Sam's are really ugly. Getting a good chance to see what it feels like. Frustration that comes with it. We come back straight. I think he will. Yeah, he does. Unlimited. Half court offense, a lot of standing around, not using their fundamentals. Doug, what's going on? Lauren, did you fall asleep on us or something? Did you get in bed early? Late to the party. What's good, Erasmus? Listen, we heard that last year too. Listen, some things he got a right to be unhappy about. Some things he needs to look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, that one's kind of up in the air. And like I said, his unhappiness, like I said, has about 70%. You got to look in the mirror. About 30%. Pagee's gonna have to, you got to do better with the rotations. So that's where I am, kind of on that ratio. On the spread that was going into, yeah. Listen. I messed y'all up on that one. I forgot that Coach Stoops will play his starters to the last drop to make sure his fans cover. Listen, he don't care about the sanctity of football. Y'all know how Satterfield didn't put Malik back in the game to go get records and stuff. Satterfield respects the game of football. Stoops does not respect the game of football. He wanted to make sure he got that spread, and that's it. That's what he was gunning for. Right. When it's official over, does Mac get to practice and meet with the team before Michigan State? Yeah, I think he gets a little time, a couple of practices before Michigan State, but that's about it. Lauren says, "Hey, Cashmere, Doug next weekend. West was getting cooked, but then shut down. Yeah. Jared West is the one guy I would never worry about on the defensive end at all. Sam was missing. See, Lawrence, here's the problem. The pull-up baseline shot, Sam does not have a good percentage on just that mid-range. His mid-range out in front of the basket is nice. I don't like Sam's baseline. I don't like his baseline pull-up at all. I like his pull-up anywhere in front of the rim, but not on that baseline. Because he gets pushed. and he's always off balance, and he's getting pushed, and the referees, they let you ride when you go baseline. Do we have a half court offense? Yeah, we got rules that they're not abiding by the principles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He, I mean, like I said, because he's Bowling Green, you're naturally gonna hear the buzz, the buzz all the time. And I mean, y'all saw Andy was jumping on that like before this season and a half even started. They were saying JJ wasn't gonna be happy when Matt Cross signed, and then when Sidney Curry signed. So that has been like JJ being unhappy is a narrative every time you got a dude that wasn't a guard added to the team. When you brought Mason Faulkner in, they was, oh, JJ's not gonna be happy. So that's a narrative people just grabbing onto. Well, Coach McGee said he didn't like how Faulkner reacted to getting snatched early on. Yeah, he's gonna have great game plans. I mean, they do a good job of scouting. You remember Matt Cross said the difference between his old school and here is how much they know every other player and how detailed the scout reports are. So they do good with scouting reports. This year's team. This year's team for sure. Matt Cross will waste Quinn. David Johnson is streaky. Carly could be a handful, but Jared West is a really good defender. So I would take this year's team for sure. Yeah, just in my general opinion. I love that we got that 7:30 game though, y'all. That got me real excited. Detroit Mercy stats. Keck is 35 minutes, 10 rebounds, 19 points. Prince Aduru, 27 minutes, 7 rebounds, 4 points. Antoine Davis, 37 minutes, 27 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Kevin McAdoo, 31 minutes, 4 rebounds. Yeah, because we didn't wear him down at all. So our depth was useless because we didn't play intense defense. I'm telling you, everybody's just looking at the offensive numbers. That's the simple explanation. Everybody's just trying to rush down there and get shots up. I mean, it's a natural issue. Oh, card in out. Hey, listen. Listen. Card in AL. Is that Alabama or Atlanta? Listen. If you got a specialty, we got a new donation chant. Listen, everybody, cheers. We'll go with the new donation chant. Kids, cover your ears. Oh, where's it at? Oh, there it is. Touching you. Sweet Caroline. Fuck you, Kate. I've never seen so good. So good. So good. So good. I decline. Fuck you, Kate. You believe they never would. So, card, I guess, listen, the $10 minimum is to get that one. Anything else, you get the cards chant. But if you do want to hear that chant in particular, go ahead and let me know. I won't put a minimum on it. If you request that one, it's all good. Minimum's not necessary at all. MTL Edits, what's good? What's good? Hi, Michelle. Did you have a good time at Roosters? None of them will like Mac when he comes back. Absolutely not. Nor should they. Nor should they. If Coach Mac is sitting home, he's not coming back as a nice guy. They let Mike Davis' son have a superstar game today. Yeah, that kid can play. He got numbers, Lawrence. This guy been put up numbers for years. He got like highest scoring averages in the nation, all kind of good stuff. That kid can play. UK's linebackers are solid, D-line decent, but DBs couldn't cover a dead man. We're going to watch them, y'all. We're going to watch them. Did y'all see Missouri beat Florida today? Missouri lost to Boston College. I know Steve doesn't want to. Oh man, I forgot to invite Steve. I don't know if he's busy now or anything, but Missouri got washed by Boston College. We gonna watch Kentucky. Now listen. I can't promise you the refs ain't getting paid off right now or something suspect ain't gonna happen. But player for player, person for person, team for team, Louisville's a much better team than Kentucky. Okay, I'll check it out. I can't check it out just yet. Coach Mack is gonna run them in practice when he gets back. Listen, here's the irritating part. When Coach Mack comes back, he's gonna have to do physical drills, toughness drills. So don't be surprised. Like I said, when Coach Mack come back, he can't baby him. He cannot baby him. By the time he comes back, there's 6 games in. They're gonna be feeling sorry for themselves, trying to nurse these little bumps and bruises. Coach Mack is gonna listen. This is how you use depth. This is why you have depth, so you can practice high level, hard as hell, full contact, full intensity. You gotta go hard when you got depth. And when you say you want to win ACC championships and national championships, you have to strive to be the best in the nation at something. Right now, there is no calling card that says we can be the best in the nation at anything. He knows that. He's saying that. That's the only way you're going to win conference championships. You have to have a skill set that's better than anybody in the conference at. Oh no. Devin, that's called posturing. No, they know they're not miles ahead. That's public. And here's the other thing. Your team ain't getting covered the same way here. That's the ones that really do believe that, they only believe it because nobody's pointing out your biggest wins suck this year. There's a lot of talent, but the teams suck. Listen, Florida lost to South Carolina and Missouri. LSU, they tanked this year. Vanderbilt sucks. Tennessee wiped the floor with you. Alabama is not that tough. They should have got beat by Arkansas. The SEC is not that strong. Listen, Clemson, we're pissed at our coach because we didn't beat Clemson. Clemson score against Georgia was like what? 13-7, 16-7. Clemson wasn't that good this year, which means Georgia's not a world beater. They're just the best of a crappy put together team. Put together team this year, but nobody will tell the truth about it. That's what it is, man. TV Teddy wasn't checking him. He was over there just negotiating with him the whole time. Hey, y'all, betting tip. Take it or leave it. Whenever you see TV Teddy, take the other team to cover Or because listen, TV Teddy is keeping the score close, guaranteed. TV Teddy was trying to be a part of the show so bad today. I mean, TV Teddy messed up the flow of the game 5 or 6 times. He was showing his ass. TV Teddy was showing off. I cannot wait for 7:30 Saturday night with Kentucky. Oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Satterfield, get them babies back into practice right now. You practice them real hard too. Yeah, Devin, that's the point. They barely beat Missouri and celebrated like it was the old. I didn't go. I didn't even go. I didn't go kick it with them. Too damn hands on. But here's the thing. We've been complaining about it. Now sitting at home, Coach Mack is going to go crazy. Like, why are you jumping past the ball? Why are y'all not jumping up to go get the ball? Y'all all are protecting your ankles and feet. That's why you're not rebounding. All y'all doing are sitting around. That's a selfish attitude. Everybody that thinks they're going to the league, they're out here playing not to get hurt. Don't, like, Noah Locke doesn't play like that. Jared West doesn't play like that. I'll even say JJ Traynor doesn't play like that. Roosevelt is taking his cues from Malik. Sydney's taking his cues from Malik. So I can just see that not wanting to jump rubbing off on them. It's breaking my heart too, because you can see it. You can see it. Anybody with eyes can see it. They come in here, they like to dunk. Now they act like they can't have jump off the ground. Oh yeah, with a huge, but he's getting to see it. Listen, he's getting to see it and stew on it in between games. And listen, I told Steve this today. Today's game is evidence that Coach Mack is not talking to those assistant coaches or that team. Now, after watching today's game, you can't tell me otherwise. Coach Mack is playing this suspension straight up. Only way you get them tougher, you got to snatch them immediately. I know some fans talk about playing in rhythm. That ain't how you play when you got a deep team. That ain't how you elevate concentration. Concentrate. Listen, it's what you learned about practicing in basketball. 45 minutes of concentrated basketball practice is better than what we used to do. Like, we would sit around in the gym, we would walk around all day and just throw up shots. Now, some things made us more natural, but when you get in the game for 3 minutes, you got to be on 10 for the team to start concentrating like and be a deep team. If you just sit around letting people make mistakes and get in their rhythm, and Malik gets to play through 5 mistakes, and Roosevelt and JJ and Sydney only playing through 1, and Mason makes a mistake and you don't like how he looked at you, but Malik's just out here okay, Malik gives up 4 buckets and then he hits a big 3-pointer and we're like, oh, Malik's ball. It's like, nah. Even when he doesn't get scored on, just the way he's flopping and stumbling around, it's like you're not efficient out there. You're not playing with urgency. Malik is not out there running around with urgency. Just knowing the plays is a difference. I don't know. I don't know if they like Mac. I kind of concludes Setterfield's favorite artist and none of that. No, Jason. He ran that thing everywhere. He ran that thing all over the field. That's not fair. Oh no, no. And they don't, like I said, that I'm telling y'all, what's the kid's name? Not Terry. That was an anomaly. That wide receiver playing quarterback stuff with a huge ass line. That was an anomaly. We did a good job on the running back last year. We just couldn't stop the boy. He was the one open. The quarterback was the one opening it up. And I keep on saying last year. That was the year before last. We didn't play him last year. And the year before that was the 2-10 quick team. We be putting some unnecessary L's on Satterfield, y'all. They only beat Vandy by 17 and have 3 wins, and BK was as good as they think. Oh, listen, that's a fact. That's a fact. But again, nobody will say it out loud. Like every time we got a good record, everybody can't wait to tell us how bad the ACC is. In basketball and football, they do it religiously. If I were to give all these data points and switch Kentucky name with Louisville name, I swear to God, everybody in the news, on the radio, on the internet will be pointing out who the team we beat lost to. Who did they lose to? That's why we know Louisville sucks. Look at the strength of schedule, all that stuff. They just don't do it with Kentucky. Now with Kentucky, it's all about the names. ACC got basketball names like crazy. Oh, Syracuse sucks this year. Duke sucks this year. You remember how Duke sucked last year and this team sucked? And the only good team was the team we have trouble with, Florida State. Georgia Tech was ranked. We bust them all for Georgia Tech. Who did they have? Clemson was ranked. North Carolina State was ranked. How do you think we do in the Bahamas? I mean, off of today's thing, not good. If I have to do the what have you done for me lately? Not good. Yeah, when they say dehydrated, I always think they must be out partying. Yeah, I did see that too, Mike. Yeah, Ted, like I said, I don't think Teddy roots for or against. I think he just he makes it a close game. He keeps the game exciting, making it close, which is really fixing it though. So I'm not giving him a pass or anything like that. But I think he's aware of what makes a good game. And he adjusts his calling style based on something like that, which is not cool. ACC and SEC in basketball, ACC. I would still say the SEC in football, but you go clean up Kentucky, it moves the whole meter to the ACC. Listen, and Florida State played Florida, and watch the way Florida State's going to beat the dog shit out of Florida. You see what happened with Ohio State ended up wasting Michigan State, who was the hot team. Yeah, we took Florida Spirit. Yeah, but I'm worried they're just gonna throw a bunch of deep shots to Wan'Dale Robinson, and they're just gonna call pass interference, and they're just gonna move the ball down the field, all pass interferences the entire time. And when we get the ball, they're gonna listen. Our stretch run is effective. They're going to call holding on our stretch run every time we break out. I'm not saying that's actually going to happen, but that's my biggest fear of it happening. Because the stretch run offensive line is easy to call hold on. Because guys start flopping around like they're being held and you're running sideways. So it's easier to try to sell a hold, on a stretch. Right, Iowa and Michigan State. Yeah, you're just saying it's Big Ten. So if you beat anybody in the Big Ten, you're automatically ranked. You just go off preseason and just let it go from there. I don't know the answer to that question. Somebody DM me. I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that. I feel like we'll make Levis make. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. Chris Patterson in the building. Wait, who rushed the field? Oh yeah, right. Not realizing how much they sucked. Like I said, y'all know sports. Something goofy can happen, but I think it's like in my eyeballs, I think we got the better team, hands down. Mm. 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 I am so excited about the 7:30 game time. I think that's what we needed. All right, 2 pounds, turkey breast, unfixed from 4 bit. Good job. That works. After beating Florida, fair enough. I'm just saying they run the same offense. Way less talent to send a message. Listen, they run the same, jet sweep action, the same system. But once I saw them playing, I'm just like, I still thought, listen, again, I didn't know, I didn't think about it. Stoops is gonna make sure he hits the spread. I should have thought about that. I know. Y'all see, but that's what pisses us off. You see the way Clemson beat Wake Forest. Those are all we should have got Clemson. We should have got Wake. We should have got NC State. We should have got Virginia. The only team that handled us like they supposed to handle us was Mississippi. And yeah, Mississippi was the only team that I felt like we got handled. Hate week has begun. And I'm listen. And again, y'all, these last two, Malik's attitude, watching Kentucky, I'm like, we got the better team. We got the better team. And now I'm just seeing Kentucky's whole schedule, the whole season, what all their opponents look like. I'm just like, we're better than them. I watched their offense. I watched their defense. We're better than them. I'm not even worried about exposing their DBs. I want to expose their pass rushers. I want to run right at their pass rushers. I want to see if they can stop our stretch run consistently. I can't wait to see that. Stretch run consistently. Sorry. Wait a minute. Did I not have the microphone on? Keisha Fields, everybody cheers. Go Cards from Tennessee. Keisha Fields, she didn't say which one, but well, I guess she did say go Cards. So that's a Go Cards chant. Cheers. Lou was way more excited about this game than Kentucky. I don't agree. MTL, I think Kentucky got all the pressure because here's the problem. They know their whole season goes up in flames if they lose this game. Louisville didn't have the same kind of expectations because of the way, the way we all been mad at Louisville. They don't have the same kind of expectations. They know, like Louisville knows they're kind of playing with house money right now. Kentucky's under pressure, and they know they gotta win this game. Boy, if y'all beat think about this. If y'all beat Florida, Missouri, Vanderbilt, LSU, you lost to Mississippi State, lost to Tennessee, lost to Georgia, whatever, and we waste y'all. Listen, I don't care what Steve says on this one. I'm putting Missouri on my wall, LSU on my wall, Florida on my wall, and Vanderbilt right on my wall. Because y'all let Kentucky beat y'all. And when we run up this score on Kentucky and win by about 21, I'm gonna be like, they supposed to be SEC. Oh, I am going to listen. I might change my background and my avatar to they supposed to be SEC. And I ain't going to feel bad about it one single bit. Let me do this, y'all. Let me stick that up on the board because I have to stir. I have to stir my food. It's only going to take about less than 40 seconds, but my food got to get stirred. It's been simmering for a while. Just give me a second. Woo! There you go. This is Maven's kitchen. That's what it looked like in Maven's kitchen. Y'all smell that garlic? Woo! And yes, Lauren, I did juice today. In case you're wondering. Woo! In case you're wondering, Lauren. Oh, let me get this stirred up real good. Let's get that going. Hold on. Let me make sure I pepper it up real good. Because we gotta have the pepper. Mm-hmm. Get that pepper on up in there, y'all. Woo! That's how I like it. Every stir session, you gotta add the pepper. Let that pepper cook on in there. Let that tussin get on in there. Let me go back to, there it is. Yes, Lauren, I did run the juice. And Lauren, not only did I juice like I was supposed to, I cut back on the pineapple. So my juice today was mostly cucumber, carrot, and spinach. Excuse me. Yes, I did. Our wide receivers are going to run wild. And why wouldn't they? Hold on. Let me catch it. Let me catch back. Fact is, they think Levis better than that. No, they don't. No, they don't. You think they listen? Anybody who watched Thursday night, they know good and well that, think about it, the last thing they saw in their brain was Malik do something that nobody has done since 2003. Marcus Tuiasosopo was the only other college quarterback to do what Malik has done. Hey, y'all, forget the opponent. Every quarterback has faced bad teams, and only one quarterback in 20 years did what Malik Cunningham did on Thursday night. One other quarterback in 20 years. I don't care what your UK fan is saying. Now, I don't blame them if they're listening to local media or reading local stories, because they're not, like, Malik is not getting his roses from the local media, but the national media is going crazy. Hence, 7:30 Saturday night, Louisville, Kentucky, Malik Cunningham, bang, boom, pack. What more explanation do you need? Isn't it obvious? You would have to be in an insane asylum to think that Malik Cunningham kid at Louisville ain't a problem for your team. No telling. He's still getting that postponed, ain't he? That thing just got dropped. Just went all day not knowing anything, just finished the game. Jordan, so you just held down on knowing the Alley's gonna be. I agree. I'm definitely gonna be there. I need all of us. I feel good about this game. I feel great about this game. 100% trending in the right way. Can we handle success though? I agree. Now that, but y'all do realize if he blows Kentucky out, he's gonna just go to the NFL. So, yep, Jordan, that is the pepper. So, y'all should know that if Malik wipes the floor with Kentucky, he's gone. So, would you want to lose to Kentucky and then get Malik back next year? Or would you want to waste Kentucky and let Satterfield bring in a new quarterback? Facts. That's facts. Yeah, Malik, good old Malik. Yeah, okay. If he play, first of all, if he plays lights out, it's not gonna be a close win. If he plays lights out, it's a blowout. If he plays lights out, we blow him out, he's gone. Yeah, if we blow Kentucky out, he's gone. I mean, they listen, put it this way. They're gonna do everything they can to keep him. But the thing I worry about is some agent. There's two things that worry me. There's gonna be an agent getting in his people's ear saying, hey, with the way Malik runs, he might get hurt. He needs to take his shot at the NFL money. The name, image, and likeness money won't do. He can make that on the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna get. I think an agent or two is gonna get in the family's ear and they'll have him thinking he's gonna go, whatever round. But here's the problem, y'all. Here is the other problem behind the scenes. There is if he beats Kentucky real good, there's going to be a team in the third or fourth round that passed on Lamar, and they're going to be too scared to pass on Malik. Even if they set Malik on their bench, they would draft Malik just to get the crowd hype. If Malik finishes his year busting Kentucky, he's gonna be like the shiny new toy in the draft because nobody's talking about him in the draft. This is a terrible draft for quarterbacks. So all of a sudden, Malik's name is gonna sneak up, and like I said, there's gonna be a couple teams that knew they should have took Lamar, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, he looks just like Lamar. Just why didn't we take him? Why don't we take him in the third, fourth round? Maybe he can't. Maybe he is. Baby Lamar. You know what I'm saying?" So get ready for that. Like I said, like I said, it's a little partial politic, but like I said, third, fourth round, some teams are just gonna be scared to pass on him in a draft. Listen, y'all. Y'all see how like a lot of these general managers, they don't know everything. They see the highlights of everybody saw Thursday night. Everybody clicked over. The Thursday night game, NFL game was trash. So you know what everybody did? Flipped the channel and said, "Oh shit, who is this dude? That's the Malik dude? He's at Louisville? That looked just like Lamar." His name got put on radars after this Duke game. Waste UK will deal with it later. Now that's a fact. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. It won't have anything to do with Satterfield. Satterfield is the reason Malik won't go to another school. But Satterfield won't be the reason he stays between just trying to jump into the draft. And because listen, agents are going to tell him, dude, you could have an awesome year next year. You could have 9 wins. You're never going to go higher than the third round. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to say they're going to pin inaccurate on you. They're going to pin something on you. You're not going to go third round. You're not Lamar. But they're going to say at the end of the year, if you beat Kentucky, they're going to say your stock is as high as it'll ever be. You should go ahead and get out of here. Listen, you get a nice little check getting drafted third round. Yep. Got to be a complete game still. Okay. You're right. You can wear anything you want. No, listen. I'm not pleased with the quarterbacks he has in that room. But here's the problem. Brad, Malik is chasing away all the real quarterbacks. He got one. He got one from the West Coast. That's a good little talent. If you were a quarterback, would you want to come challenge Malik Cunningham? See, the fans, we always mad at Malik. But if you ask these other fan bases, you know what the first thing they say is? We got to stop that quarterback. We got to stop that Louisville quarterback. That's what every other fan base says. And all we do is complain about Malik. I said that about Lamar. Everybody outside of Louisville knows Lamar is awesome. Except NFL GMs. But everybody knows it. They know how good he is. All these other schools are terrified of Malik Cunningham. No recruit is gonna come. You think Lil McCaffrey didn't come here and see? Do y'all see how fast Shot Works is? Now that's a good point. No, but you know what? I know he wouldn't go undrafted. It look about that fourth, fifth round. I guarantee they pick up Malik. Hold on, let me call real quick, y'all. Adrian, that's the exact same thing. Adrian, you were on Twitter and on Facebook saying the exact same thing about Lamar Jackson 4 years ago. And after his first year, you said they figured Lamar out. You're the same. You're the same guy that gets on ESPN every Monday. Have they figured out Lamar Jackson? These defensive coordinators are going to blitz Lamar Jackson, and they're going to do this to Lamar Jackson. Adrian, I feel you. I know what you're saying. I've seen your tweet for 5 years straight. I've seen your tweet. I've seen your tweet 5 years in a row. I'm not saying Malik is going to do anything in NFL. My point was, you can get somebody to take a chance on Malik because they didn't take a chance on Lamar and they regret it. It's got nothing to do with Malik's success in the NFL. That's what I've been trying to tell you. That's what I said before. It got nothing to do with how much success he'll have. The draft is getting somebody to believe in you enough or be afraid of not drafting you enough. And the way his year is ending, he can get somebody to either believe in him enough or be scared not to take him off the board and to come back and get bit by another Lamar Jackson. God, I see your text for 5 years. Everybody said the same thing. Defensive board. Like I said, Lamar was an MVP. He comes back. He loses a game. First thing they say is everybody figured him out. These defensive coordinators like, stop it. Stop. Zone blitzes. Lamar runs against zone blitzes. You can't zone blitz because they run power left and power right against Lamar Jackson. Zone blitzes pull a lot of people out of position. Zone blitzes get chewed up by the tight ends. Lamar Jackson and Malik can throw a functional tight end pass. You watch him throw fundamental passes. That's just, these dudes is different. Baller got against Peyton Manning's OC didn't hurt either. That's a fact. Listen, I wouldn't put it past the Ravens to stick him on the bench. They know Lamar's wild. Oh no, they know that. They know that. I think he's capped at 3. It's the Lamar effect. I mean, okay, they would be too scared to use a first and second round draft pick on Malik Cunningham. Third and beyond, because you're not gonna listen. You own, like these GMs, they only really get criticized on their first and second round picks. No fan bases, no NFL fan bases are mad at third and fourth and fifth round picks because they're all gambles after that point. But first and second round, you got to nail them. I just don't, like Malik's throwing motion and his size, it won't go high enough to get somebody to get him. And if they don't respect the ACC either, they're not gonna trust enough to get him 1 or 2. I'm not saying freshman. I'm saying transfer. Let's not forget, put it this way. If Malik leaves, every single dual threat quarterback is going to be blowing up Scott Satterfield's phone line. If you finish this year with Syracuse, Duke, and waste Kentucky with a good performance by Malik Cunningham, every single dual threat quarterback is going to be breaking down. Parents are going to snatch their kids out of their programs and bring them all to our doorstep. Every single dual threat quarterback is going to have Louisville on their top 5. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Again, Malik scares off quarterbacks. They don't want to come here. They see, again, we mad at Malik all the time. We mad at our coach. We mad at Malik all the time. These other coaches and these fans and these other fan bases, they think Malik is the only reason they're not in the championship. You think all these other schools aren't saying, if we have Malik and the rest of our team, we could beat Georgia? Right, he played with him. Yeah, and don't forget, Puma got hurt after his second game. Puma almost beat Notre Dame. We had some fumbles. Yeah, the NFL draft pool is bad. So I'm factoring all those things in. Listen, I feel you. Listen, it's not you, but you are representing that same logic that they tried to use on Lamar every single year that Lamar was showing how talented he is when it comes to drafting. Yeah, the Lamar draft effect. Listen, maybe you do, but you're repeating the same things that they used against Lamar. Yes, I do think they need names to step up their intensity, but I also think Pegues, I think Pegues just doesn't have the right reign over the players. And again, here's the problem. Pegues, okay, when Coach Mack was here, he was really substituting freely. He was sticking to the substitution script, giving everybody opportunities. Since Mack's been gone, Pegues has just been running with Malik. Even when Malik's fucking up, he's been running with Noah Locke. You know what I'm saying? Even when Noah Locke's turning the ball over, you know what I'm saying? Like he got selective with who he pulls out. And that's how you start losing teams' attention and focus, is when you just like, okay, this is a new system. The new system says you get pulled for these violations. The old system, you left guys in to play through it. That's why we only had 6 players, and all 6 of them was playing 30-plus minutes. That was last year's. So all these kids have bought into the new system of playing hard and sacrifice, but you're substitute based on last year's pattern. So you're not going to get the maximum effort out of your kids right now because, again, Malik has had some really bad stretches. Some guys, some of the veterans have had some really bad stretches, and you're letting them play through it. The way you snatched Sydney, again, before we left, Sydney was playing better than Malik. That's why Mack was starting Sydney. Roosevelt came in one game, played extended minutes, and it's like you expect Roosevelt to be instant domination, Sydney to be instant domination, JJ to be instant domination, but when you let Malik get away with blow-bys, like cardinal sins, no pun intended. You let some guys get away because you're just trying to win the game. You're not teaching the new system. And Coach Mack was teaching the new system. So he was substituting based on, hey, I got to get guys more focused, more alert, more playing with urgency. Coach Pegues is not paying attention to urgency. He's just trying to win the game. And I mean, Brad, you say that Brad, how many years have listen, Bobby Petrino is going to be in trouble once Teddy Bridgewater is gone, Bobby Petrino's going to be in trouble once this guy is gone. You'll say that every year. Satterfield, listen. Satterfield's flaw of letting his foot off the gas, if that's his biggest problem, what kind of problem is that? Even when Satterfield, when Malik is playing bad, he still led the nation in offensive numbers. You're determined. You're just determined not to give Satterfield any credit. That's what you're doing. That's confirmation bias. You're just looking for confirmation, not information. The information says he doesn't need the super 5-star top quarterback. I mean, we would like him, but you won't admit that Malik scares off good quarterbacks. He's playing anxious. He's playing anxious. He absolutely would not go undrafted. What do you mean? Do I think he's that good? Do I think Satterfield's that good? Do I think Malik is that good? Again, listen to me. It's right now, it's not if he's that good or not. It's what he's put on the tape would force some GMs to draft him. It's not just about how good you are. It's about, your fan base, all these. Do y'all see the quarterback play in a lot of these teams? The quarterback play is trash. And you sit here and you watch late season and you see a guy who does something nobody's done in 20 years. You think they're going to pass on that kid in the 5th round or the 4th round? The fan base, they're going to say, what about that Louisville guy, that Malik? He might be the next. That's pressure. That's political sports pressure. It doesn't matter how good I think he is or how good I think he's going to be in the league. I'm talking about what he's putting on film and what he's putting out to the country. It's not comparing him to Lamar. It's people's judgment of Lamar. It's stupid not to recognize. It's stupid if you don't recognize that a team knows they messed up by passing on Lamar and would let Malik go by in the 4th round and not pick him up. That's stupid if you're not going to acknowledge something like that, if that's a real thing. That's something stupid. But he did say, you're right, he sure did throw him out there, didn't he? Justin, that was funny. I agree. It's no good in having a deep team if you're not going to let them go in and demand that they're focused for 3 minutes at a time. I agree. Yeah, but here's the problem. The reason you can identify this as mental with Malik is because when there's nobody around, Malik jumps all the way off the ground and dunks the ball. But when there's anybody anywhere near him, he's holding people and trying to tip the ball to himself. It's like, dude, you got to go jump and get the ball. Like, imagine that. Imagine if there's nobody around me, I can jump. I can jump this high off the ground. And imagine if somebody's just standing right next to me, all of a sudden, I can only jump this high off the ground. That means it's mental. That means it's 100% mental what you're doing. Watch the way he jumps. Like, there's a couple rebounds, nobody's around, he jumps good off the floor. He don't got ups like that, but he jumps fully off the ground when nobody's around. That's telling you he's scared to jump around people. You watch Sam. Look, Sam comes up. The ball's on the rim. Nobody even pushes Sam. Sam jumps almost out of the frame, like to the baseline, and he reaches back to try to rebound the ball. But here's the problem. Nobody pushed him. He didn't run up. Sam just didn't jump vertical because they're all jumping so they don't land near people. The reason I know it is because I did it too. I hated rebounding. That's why I didn't have a lot of rebounds. I hated rebounding. I hated landing around people. So I know what I'm talking about. And I could tell the people who didn't care, the people who really sacrificed, they jumped around people and they really didn't get hurt. But you just think that one time you roll your ankle, you get scared that you're going to do it again for the rest of your life. And if you don't get through that, you can't play. You can't play at a high level. That's how Malik is jumping. That's how Sam jumps a lot. You know, Sam will grab it and he's looking down while he still got the ball, wrapped up. I didn't listen to Malik. You just looking to hate now, I can tell. You just digging to hate. Do I think he can play efficiently in the league? Probably not. Probably not. But a year ago, you thought there was no way that he would be playing this kind of football right now. A year ago, you knew, actually not even a year ago, the first part of this year, the first couple games of the year, you thought Malik had reached his ceiling. So it's not crazy to say he can get in the right system. Like if you put him in there with Sean McVay or something, or if you put him in there with the Baltimore Ravens, he could run an efficient backup if Lamar missed a game or two. You don't think a 4th or 5th round pick ain't worth having Malik be able to back up Lamar in emergencies? Yeah, Adrian, you just looking to hate. Yeah, tough crowd. I hope y'all at least hit the like button, y'all. I hope y'all, the least y'all can do is hit the like button. I don't know. Like, listen, y'all been in here pretty deep tonight. Trying to explain. Look, I'm trying to break all this stuff down. What Malik's situation is behind the scenes, what the coach's situation is behind the scenes, what it means to truly be out of position, with Withers, and what Malik is doing to hurt the team, what Geese is going through, and how Coach Mack is benefiting from this. And all I got is Adrian saying, counting stock. Adrian, do you know who's ranking these kids now? Do you know On3 bought KSR and they took a kid that was ranked 116 and turned him into a 5-star top 10 ranked kid? Do you know the kind of people that are ranking these kids now? All you do is sit around and read the rankings of dudes who can't play a lick of sports. Sitting around ranking people. And you make your whole decision on 3-star versus 5-star. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Ohio State quarterback to play. They beat Liberty. I did see that. Or that was the other day. But listen, Maestro, who would you take right now? Who would you take, Quinn or Matt Cross? Tell me that right now, Maestro. Who would you take, Quinn or Matt Cross? Now, what if I told you Quinn was ranked higher than Matt Cross coming out of school? but no, the rankings are all that matters. Yeah, I mean, they gotta adapt. Yeah. It's definitely make or break. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy the show, regardless if you agree or disagree with my opinion, I don't think it's too much to ask to hit the free thumbs up or listen, thumbs down. You can do that too, but just react to the video. That's not a bad thing. Listen. Yeah, listen. How did it go from us talking about listen, Malik's a 4-star. See what I'm saying? Adrian's talking about is it so bad that I want 4 and 5 stars instead of 2 and 3 stars. Malik Cunningham is a 4-star quarterback out of like Alabama. And you hating on him. You think these NFL people don't know he's a 4-star out of Alabama? You his biggest